So keeping your helmet on. I guess in the Mando's case, this is not the way for Season 2, but it also sort of makes sense. When it comes to Mandalorian Season 2, there is a lot of anticipation and excitement among fans. Now, of course, when it came to the first season, we didn't know what really we were going into. We had no expectations, and one thing that they said was we were never going to see the Mandalorian's face. This, of course, happened to be a lie, but it was very brief, lasting only a couple of seconds, and again, it serviced the moment in the story right then and there. So recently, Pedro Pascal, the man that plays Mandalorian, among many who actually play him, but he's the one that's most known, spoke with Variety and talked a little bit more about the role going forward and about how the character is going to be treated, and specifically talking about showing his face a little bit more. And without reading you everything, because there's quite a few quotes in there that really go into everything, it definitely sounds like we're going to see a little bit more of the Mando's face. Now, I honestly don't think this is bad. If he's in his ship alone, why wouldn't he take the helmet off, right? I mean, it's his ship. Like, yes, I get it, you know, it's the Mandalorian way to have to keep your helmet on. But we even saw in the first season when he has to eat, he's got to take it off. So I'm okay if he's taking his helmet off and we spend a few minutes in a couple episodes just seeing him sit there or work around the ship or whatever while the child is there. Because, again, that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's the comfort of technically his own home, which is the Razor Crest. So I find that fully acceptable. Now, if they go out of their way and they're like, okay, we got to get him injured so we can show his face here and here, or maybe he goes in a mission where he's not the Mando, and you know, then that gets a little bit too adamant. That feels like they're really trying hard. But honestly, I'm fine with them showing his face as long as it's not something that they overuse. Or maybe they'll even come up with some sort of idea like Iron Man, where they were like, we got to come up with an idea to not take off the helmet all the time. So how do we do it? Oh, well, here's this new inside the helmet view. Maybe they'll do something like that and we just don't know yet. So how do you guys feel about this? I've seen some of the comments on the interview and it seems to be very split. Some people are all for it. Other people are very much against it and they hate the idea of this happening and they're saying it's going to ruin everything. Again, we don't know what extent they're going to use it to or how long or anything like that. So I think once we see it in the context of the story and what they're saying, then I think it'll make a little bit more sense.